there friends, Nibs again. I'm out here in the garage tonight doing a little bit of goofing around, and actually I was out here working out this morning, and in between sets I took the time and rebuilt this old beauty here. This is actually the second one of these I have now. I recently just got another one, which is right here up on the rack. But this is another early edition. I've been let to know that these there was actually one edition earlier than this. So if you look back here at this wrist, so you can see where that is rounded. The very first editions of these Crosman 760s, that was actually squared off back there, and there were some problems with the wood splitting and things of that nature, so they quickly changed their tooling and started with this round piece here. So there was only, it's estimated like 50,000 guns maybe that were made with that squared off end, and they're very tough to find now. I didn't know anything about them until I got this one and did the other video on that one over there. So maybe one day I'll find one of those. But this one's really nice. Seems to be shooting really pretty good. Actually, you know what? I meant to set up my chronograph and do a couple of test numbers for you guys, because I haven't even tested that. So we'll go ahead and get this guy set up. Unfortunately, customer support for Caldwell still has not gotten back to me at all about their product here. I have not been able to get the app to read. I actually have 3 different phones with the app on it. I've bought new lightning adapters. I actually bought a new 4-prong audio cable to hook up to that, which is what it uses. So it's definitely the unit or the app, but maybe something crashed on the app. But Caldwell has not responded. I've emailed them like 3 or 4 times, and I have not gotten I even checked my junk mail and everything. There's nothing there. They have not responded even one little bit. But let's go ahead and do a couple of numbers here. I'll shoot it with, I've got some 7-grain pellets here, and we'll go ahead and do a 5-shot or 5-pump shot, and then I'll do a 10-pump shot with the pellets, and then I want to try it with the BBs too, to see if the BBs get it a little bit more volume or not. Sometimes these old ones, when you reseal them, they just don't take as much pressure as others. This one, it seems like the pressure is a little bit better on this one than the other one that I have up there. So that's why I wanted to test the numbers on it. So, I don't know. So 5 pumps got me 310. Let's see what just about the same as what I was getting with the other one. All right, let's do 10 pumps. .484. So yeah, right around 500 feet per second. That's what I was seeing with the other one too. So when I was playing with it and just testing it after I got done resealing it, it just sounded like maybe it was a little bit louder, but maybe it was just because it was in the morning and my ears were more sensitive. I don't know. I didn't test the other one with BB, so I don't know how to compare it. But so 5 pumps with a BB, 448. That's quite a big difference than 310. Maybe I'll redo that. I wonder if it just needed to get some and they're very accurate. I'm shooting off from my splatter burst down there, but 542. Very nice. I'm going to do one more 5-pump shot with the pellets, and then we'll move on to doing a couple of targets here. Okay. So 400. So a lot of times when these old guns sit around, it takes like one cycle to just kind of get everything, the oil moving around in them again and getting things sealed back up. So that first one was probably just it warming its, getting itself warmed back up again, because to go from 310 to 400, that's a pretty big jump. But let's go ahead, and I've got 2 of the 2-inch splatterburst targets on my board down there, and we'll go ahead. I'm going to shoot a group with the pellets, and then I'm going to shoot a group with the BBs and see which one looks better. I did put my little dab of orange nail polish on the front sight post here so I can actually see it, especially with these splatterbursts being black. It's tough to see that front sight post. It's a good shooting gun. It's a really good shooting gun. This one, I got this one and the Crosman Model 73 little lever action CO2 gun for $100 for the pair of them. So I think that's a pretty good deal. These 760s, these old early edition 760s, usually sell for about $100 all by themselves on eBay. $100 plus if they're in really nice shape, couple $100. Like I said, when I got that one over there, I was watching for a while, trying to find one of these, and boy, they were just always going for way more money than I thought they were really worthwhile getting into. That one there, you guys know the story of that one. That one, I bought it off of eBay. It was a really good price. Got lost in the mail. The seller actually reimbursed my money, and it was almost 2 months later, it finally showed up in the mail. It actually was more than 2 months. It was over 2 months. Because I ordered on February 9th, which is the day before my birthday, and it showed up like April. It was after April 9th, so it was more than 2 months. One ragged hole. Let's grab a couple of BBs here. So we'll get 5 BBs. This is so much fun shooting a gun that you have rebuilt and got back working again. When I was a kid, this is the kind of 760 that I had. Had gotten it from my grandfather. And he actually used it. He lived in the city, but he raised ducks and chickens, and he used the 760 to dispatch a chicken for dinner or duck or whatever when it was time to take one out. But once he got rid of all those ducks and chickens, he ended up giving me and my brother that old 760. I wish I could find out what happened to that thing. It was down at the house when I left to go in the Navy. It was there, but when I came back up after I got out of the Navy, it was long gone, so. No idea what may have become of it. This thing's shooting these BBs pretty darn good. This might have to go up head to head against my Daisy 499B. Smaller group with the BBs, isn't that something? Really consistent shot strings too with the speed. Wow, really nice. So both groups are really good. So I want to really quick grab this other one. This one has got a little more patina to it. The paint's a little more worn on it, but still a great gun. But I'm gonna do so what do we have, like almost 500 feet per second with the pellet at 10 pumps. So I'm gonna go ahead and do go ahead and do 10 pumps with this one and see what we get. .422. Let me do one more just to make sure. Like I said, the first pump, the first shot, a lot of times I find is kind of low in these. That's why you always kind of want to warm them up a little bit before you start out. Come on. But I can kind of feel that one has a little more resistance when I'm pumping it. So we're probably getting a little better seal. .447. So is a little bit lower. Henry Ford did tell me that he has these little clear urethane pump cups, and I may have to contact him and see if he can send me a few of those to try out in this. He said those were for if you did have a gun that wasn't sealing up real well with the original plastic ones or rubber ones or whatever they are. Those urethane ones are just a little bit bigger in diameter and give you a little better seal. So I'm going to contact him and see if he can send some of those over to me. But anyway, there you go. There is my pair of, I call these Tootsie Roll because of the way that front grip looks there. Kind of looks like a Tootsie Roll when you take it out of the package. But there you go. There are my two Tootsie Roll Crosman 760s, early editions. Both of these are date stamped 1968. So not first year editions, but very early still. They're only a couple years newer than me. But anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.